Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to take a deep dive into something that's been generating a ton of buzz. AI and innovation. We've all been hearing about it, right?
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Everywhere. And like with anything that gets this much hype, it's hard to tell
Absolutely.
what's real and what's just, noise.
Definitely.
So we're going to try to cut through that today. We're diving deep into how AI is actually impacting innovation in the business world. And we've got some great sources lined up.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, should be fascinating. And to kick things off, I came across this stat from McKinsey that just blew my mind.
Okay, let's hear it.
They're saying companies using AI for innovation are getting new ideas to market 30% faster. 30%.
Wow, that's significant.
That's huge. And time is money, right?
Absolutely.
So we're going to unpack how they're doing it, where to even start.
Well, I think the first thing to understand is that AI's impact on innovation isn't limited to just one area. It's really touching every stage of the process.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. When I think about it, I guess I kind of get stuck on the robots writing code thing.
Sure, that's one aspect of it, but it's much broader than that. Think of it this way. AI is changing the game in three key areas: idea generation, evaluation, and execution.
Okay, I like that. Break it down for me.
So first, you have idea generation. AI can analyze massive amounts of data, market trends, customer feedback, you name it, and it can uncover hidden patterns and insights that humans might miss. This leads to truly innovative ideas, things we wouldn't have even thought of before. Then there's evaluation. We all know how hard it can be to assess new ideas objectively. AI can help remove some of that bias. It can analyze an idea's potential based on hard data, market fit, feasibility, all of that.
That's so smart.
And finally, we have execution. AI can automate tasks, streamline processes, and essentially help get things done faster and more efficiently.
Okay, that's pretty incredible when you lay it out like that. It really is touching every single step. You sent me that article about Coca-Cola.
Right.
And how they're using AI. Can you tell me more about that?
Absolutely. So Coca-Cola, they were looking for new flavors, trying to keep things fresh, and they turned to AI. They actually used AI to analyze trends, social media chatter,
No way.
all sorts of data to figure out what flavors people were really craving.
That's wild.
Yeah, and it worked. The AI pointed them towards cherry-flavored Sprite.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Cherry Sprite.
Yeah, exactly. And get this, after they launched Cherry Sprite, they saw a 2% increase in sales.
That's awesome. So AI basically predicted a hit flavor.
Pretty much. And it's not just Coca-Cola. I'm remembering that article about Nike Face. They're using AI in the execution phase. They're simulating thousands of shoe designs to find the ones that are the most high-performing and sustainable. It's helping them drastically cut down their design time.
See, this is what gets me excited. Like, okay, we see that it works, but how do we actually, do it? Like, for our listeners out there, where do they even start?
That's the million-dollar question, right? It's all about finding what works for your specific company and your goals. I know you've been looking for ways to improve your company's product development cycle. Out of those three areas we talked about, idea generation, evaluation, and execution, which one do you think AI could have the biggest impact on for you?
Honestly, I think we could use help in all three areas.
Yeah.
Generating new ideas is tough, and our evaluation process, it takes forever.
I hear you. A lot of companies are in the same boat. But there's good news. There are frameworks out there that can help companies like yours put this into practice.
Oh, really? Like what?
There's one I think you'd find really useful. It's called the AI Canvas. Have you heard of it?
That sounds familiar.
It's a really practical framework. It helps companies figure out, how ready they are to use AI, where AI could really make a difference and how to actually implement it.
I love that. A roadmap, basically.
Exactly. And there are tons of other resources and frameworks out there, too.
Okay, so there's hope. That's good to know. But I gotta ask, if this stuff is so game-changing, why aren't all businesses using it? What's holding them back?
I think it comes down to a few things. Change is always a little scary, right? And AI, especially, can seem intimidating if you're not familiar with it. But honestly, the bigger issue is often just knowing where to start.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I think there's sometimes a disconnect between understanding the potential of AI and actually taking those first steps to use it. Gartner did a study, and they found that 80% of executives believe AI is crucial for innovation, but only 20% actually have a strategy in place to implement it.
That's a huge gap.
It is. And those companies who are hesitating, they risk falling behind.
Right. So before we wrap up, any key takeaways you want to leave our listeners with?
I think the biggest takeaway is that AI-powered innovation is the future. It's not a fad, it's here to stay, and it's only going to become more important. And the second thing is, don't let it overwhelm you. There are practical ways to get started no matter what size your company is or what industry you're in.
Absolutely. Great advice. We've covered a lot today. But before we go, I have a question for everyone listening. What's one thing this deep dive has made you wonder about? What's sparking your curiosity about the future of AI and innovation? Something to ponder as you keep exploring this topic. Keep learning, keep digging deeper, keep innovating. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the one leading the next AI breakthrough. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.